Hi, everyone. I am Birdie Eileen from Seven Sisters Journey. And today I have Angela joining me. I'm so excited to have you here
I'm
and
so happy to be
introduce you to
here.
the world. Oh my
Thank you.
gosh. We all need an Angela. Let's just put it that way. So we're going to do a little interview, and I want to tell you a little bit about Angela. Angela Okunor is a certified rapid transformational therapist, which I like to just say RTT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. RTT.
And a licensed massage therapist, and she lives and practices in San Diego, California. She is the owner of Peace of Mind Healing Therapy, which, by the way, you'll be able to click the link and go to your website and really just get to know Angela a bit more. Always feel free to send her a love note too on the site, and she will respond to you. She's very, very, very good at responding. I'll put it that way. She specializes in transformational or transformative hypnotherapy using RTT method, and we're going to talk about that today.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with your background.
Okay.
All right. So, can you share a little bit about your background in massage therapy and what led you to pursue RTT?
Yes. Well, when it comes to my career in the healing modalities, massage was something that I stepped into at a very young age.
Okay.
Something that I was drawn to around 20 years old, trying to figure out what am I going to do. And I was just naturally drawn to that.
Yeah.
Working on bodies is something that comes natural to me. The power of the touch of healing is something that was very profound to me back then.
Yeah.
And back then, because I've been doing massage for nearly 24 years, massage was actually looked at as more woo-woo.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, not as legitimized as it is now. Whereas now it's just, common. Most people have gotten massage, received massage, and received a lot of healing from that.
Right.
So that is a big background for me. And moving forward, I, received a lot of healing from that.
Yeah.
And
isn't that crazy how that happens? Like when we're working on bodies and we're healing bodies, we're also healing ourselves, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're getting that connection. For me, I'm getting connection from people. And it's been very comfortable for me in a one-on-one setting for such a long time to have that intimate setting for someone where I can give to them and I actually receive back as well.
Yeah.
So moving forward into rapid transformational therapy, I was really inspired by listening to Marisa Peer's videos and all of the information that she has out there on the web, because it was something that I was really drawn to around how she spoke about healing so many issues that people develop, right? The common things that people struggle with for sometimes their whole lifetime.
Yes.
Anxiety, depression, traumas from the past. And how she spoke about it was in such a matter-of-fact way. Like, this is not some big complicated thing that you have to go and get a doctorate degrees in order to work with someone.
Right.
Just explaining it in plain form. This is how the mind is wired. This is how we are all hardwired, and actually how we are all very similar. We're not that much different from each other. We all need the same things.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Just being really interested in that, being drawn to that. And so going through her training with Marisa has really helped me to also, again, heal myself and understand things that I didn't even know were there.
Right.
In order to upgrade myself.
Right.
And move forward and grow and all these things that we're here to do.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting. I have worked with Angela in an RTT session, actually a few, and it is one of the most incredible, most relaxing. It's kind of like a past life regression is how I would say. My experience with the two were very similar in the way that you're so open, and it really changed my life, Angela. So
Thank
I
you.
mean, it's incredible. And it's one of those modalities that you don't have to be in a room with Angela. You can literally be on Zoom. You can be on a phone. You can be anything, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you can do this anywhere in the world from San Diego.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do a remote through video. It has to be on video. So,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. So that would be great. Okay. Just a little sidebar. I'd love to hear about your journey to England. And did that have any, well, besides the fact that you fell in love and got married, but did that have anything to do with maybe not being in the United States and being in a different country and really building and honing your craft?
Yes. And so when I lived in England was when I was just starting my massage therapy career.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
cool
is
place
pre,
to do it.
yeah, pre our rapid transformational therapy career. I was actually still in massage therapy college.
Okay.
And I went on a student exchange trip to London. Yeah. And ended up meeting my husband now of 20 years.
That's insane.
The same exact night that we landed.
You were like 10 when you met him.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually after I graduated from school, moved to England and spent 3 years there. And it was a huge culture shock, you know, coming from the States, going to England, huge growth. I had huge growth during those 3 years, lots of travel.
Yes.
To other European countries.
Yeah.
And yeah, your world expands. You feel like you grow and you understand the world a little bit better.
I would totally agree. And to all of our friends that are watching this that don't live in the United States, we're sending lots of love. And as two travelers who love exploring the world, we can't wait to meet you. Okay. For those of you who are unfamiliar with RTT, I would love to have you maybe just give a basic understanding so someone would know, oh, that really, resonates with me, or maybe that doesn't, and that's fine too. But can you give us a little idea of that?
Absolutely. So rapid transformational therapy, the number one thing that separates it from your traditional talk therapy is that the whole therapy is done while under a state of hypnosis, which just means that you're in a deeper, relaxed state. We're shutting down your logical, more analytical mind, and we're going a little deeper to your subconscious mind, which is where your emotions live, which are based on your belief system. And so that is what makes it so much different when it comes to the results that you get. But we are using traditional methods. We're using psychotherapy. We're using cognitive behavioral therapy, neuro-linguistics programming. So Marisa Peer, this is her baby. This is her therapy. And so she's just taking these techniques and then putting them together. It's a very specific modality with RTT. And it's really just helping you to understand, realize what limiting beliefs that you've adopted from the past, what has happened in the past, what that meant to you, and coming to those realizations alone can make a big difference. And then I'm helping to guide you in order to release and let go of your blocks, your limiting beliefs, and upgrade your belief system and expand your life so that, it's funny because we have all these thoughts running in our head and we don't know that it actually makes a huge difference to your life.
It does.
To what you draw to you, how you deal with a situation. And so just the power of our thoughts is amazing. And so in RTT, that's what we do. We're changing your thought patterns and we're upgrading you.
It's true, because think about all the things we walk about around thinking, all these thoughts coming in all the time that keep us from our big goals, right?
Yeah.
Which brings me to this. Are there things that you can work on in RTT that are stronger or better than other things? Or is it just like an open canvas, you can do anything?
It's pretty much an open canvas.
Okay.
You can do anything. And that's why most people that do this work, they will specialize in a specific area.
Okay.
When I did the training, they say area of expertise, either you will find it or it will find you.
I love that. That's perfect.
But I've worked on so many people that come with so many different issues, business, abundance. One of my main things that people come, because it's so prevalent right now, is anxiety, insomnia, dealing with past traumas.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
Okay. Well, thank you for explaining that. I want to talk a little bit about our community and you in this community, and how that has the community received this in a really like open arms way, or have you felt any resistance?
I think there will always be some people that are resistant to this work. The thought of being hypnotized.
Yeah, is that your biggest hurdle?
Yeah, has a stigma to it. Yeah. The people who find me because they're seeking it out are ready for it, right? They've heard about it, they're ready for it. And then you have people who will send their loved one or their child to you, and that really don't know what to expect. And then that's when you tend to get a little more resistant.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you do this. Well, I know you do this, but do you talk them through kind of, this is how it's going to feel and this is what we're going to do, so the expectation is completely there and they can understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Good. Okay, I'm glad. Do you have any upcoming projects you're working on?
Well, we have this little thing. It's called Seven Sisters.
We do have that, Seven Sisters.
Yeah. So that's the new thing.
And there's more to come on that. So that'll be in a different video. But okay, just to kind of wrap it up, because we don't want people, going, wow, this video is really long. Is there anything that you feel like we didn't talk about that is really important for the community to know?
Well, that's a pretty big question, but yeah, I do. I think that right now there is such a need.
I do too.
For not only for people to be able to work on themselves, clear out what they're carrying around, the heaviness, and lighten their load, to deal with what's happening in the world today, to become stronger, more stable. Yes. I do think that it's a very important for people to have some form of community that they can lean on, that they can feel supported in, where they don't have to put on a face, where they can just be themselves, come as they are, and really be seen and feel like they belong. Yeah. So that's what we're creating, and that's what we're moving forward to. And my specialty has always been body and mind. And so moving forward, still growing and learning more about the mind-body connection. And
always learning, huh?
Yeah.
Forever. Well, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed getting to know Angela. There'll be a lot more information about her on the site, and please reach out to her directly. You can click the link and go directly to her website. Again, you can engage here in the Magic Incline space, whatever you want to do. But getting to know Angela is going to be a benefit to you.
Thank you so much.
I can guarantee that. Thank you.
Thank you, Birdie. Thank you, everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.